Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing today? And welcome to the latest edition of Drew Mania Live. Nice to have you with us on this Monday, the 21st day of May, the year 2018. And of course, this is yours truly, Andrew L. Perry. Oh yes, as always, coming alive and at you, which is the busy streets of Brooklyn, New York. And today, I am inside the campus of Long Island University, located in downtown Brooklyn, as I chat to you what is happening in the world of sports. We have a lot to do. We have plenty to do today. We'll recap the Preakness as Justified continue to look sensational. We'll go into the baseball as a good baseball weekend for both the Yankees and the Mets. We'll talk about them both, and we preview the Eastern Conference Finals Game 4 between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics. But we'll begin talking about the Western Conference Finals Game number 3, as the Golden State Warriors had the largest win in playoff history. And the Houston Rockets have the largest loss in playoff history. And not only that, this is the largest loss. This is the largest win or lose margin with a team with 65 wins or more ever in an NBA playoff season ever. This is the first time it ever happened. Having said all that, the Rockets had to come up with better energy than that in Game 4. They was soft ain't the word. Soft is not the word. They was sloppy, if you ask me. They turned the ball over way too many times, and we talked about this time and time again. The only way you're going to beat the Warriors, you gotta put up points. You cannot leave points in the court, because what happens? The Warriors will take advantage not only your turnovers and capitalize on your mistakes. That's what the Warriors does best. And I'm gonna say this, and I'll get to Steph Curry in momentarily. But the Warriors capitalize. They have too many shooters to capitalize on mistakes. They shoot 60. Oh, they were shooting 60% on the field, 65. And the Rockets, their threes was not going down yesterday. So as they layup, they missed 11 layups alone in the second quarter. And not only that, did I mention it? Yes, I'll go by it again. The turnovers, they played sloppy. I don't care what sport you're in. You cannot turn the ball over and expect to win games. That's all there is to it. Especially a team like the Warriors. You got to come out with any other team you could get away with. Not with this team. This team, you have to most likely play a perfect game. And if I'm the Rockets, in Game 4, I think you better start getting physical. And Mike D'Antoni, if you're going to win a championship, eventually you're going to have to play defense. Offense is not going to win it alone. You cannot run up and down the court all the time and play no defense. Eventually you're going to have to play defense. And throughout his whole entire career, and Mike D'Antoni's a good coach, don't get me wrong, but he gotta make some adjustments defensively, because defensively they are putrid. And if I'm and honestly, if I was in A or the Cooper or Harden or whatever, whoever, if I'm the Rockets, Game 4. My mindset is putting, and then, listen. Steph Curry Steph Curry, the shimmy he did, shimmy this, shimmy that. If this was the old NBA, not the soft the snowflakes NBA, I'm sorry, they would have put him on his ass. But back to what I was saying, and that's exactly the right. If I'm the Rockets, that's my mind. That's my mindset. Put Curry on his ass. Seriously. Listen. Curry had a solid game. He put on a heck of a show. When Curry put up a lot of points, and when Curry is like this, the Warriors win game. That's all there is to it. Curry reminds me a lot of Reggie Miller. Believe it or not, he does. Anytime you watch Steph Curry, he reminds you of Reggie Miller. But I think Reggie is tough to say who's the better shooter at that point. But that's neither here or there. The Rockets they turn the ball over too many times. There was 38 on the field. Where was James Harden? And James Harden's your MVP? He's supposed to be your MVP? Really, when you have a guy like Sean Livingston, not to take anything away from Sean Livingston, and you have a guy who just laid up right in front of your face like it was a cakewalk, you got a problem. You got a problem. If you're an MVP, you don't allow that to happen. If you're supposed to be an MVP, most valuable player, you're supposed to lead your team by example, obviously. But you can't stuff like that. You can't let that happen. You can't let Steph Curry roll over you on the court. You can't let Sean Livingston roll over you on the court. You can't let that happen. Yes, I understand. He has his supporting cast needs to step up. Okay, PJ Tucker has to have a better game. And speaking of BJ Tucker, what an atrocious call it was in the middle of the third quarter. Obviously, it should have been an offensive foul to the Warriors, not the Rockets. I'm sorry, the refs, in my opinion, was atrocious. It really was. It really was atrocious. It really was. It really was. And it's sad when you have to go you can't even tell what's a technical foul, what's a technical foul, and what a flagrant 1 or flagrant 2. Because if you don't know what it is, then what the hell is the point of having a rule anyway? It makes no damn sense. But the Rockets, you have to jump. I know it was game 2, but something got to change. You can't. The Warriors are a different breed, and sometimes you got to figure out a different way how to beat this team, because this team is too good, and you got to rough up Kevin Durant a little bit. You have the size advantage. You gotta put Clint Capella on Durant. Trevor Ariza is doing a horrible job. Horrible. Now, let's see how things pan out in the Western Conference. So that's where we are in the Western Conference right now. As far as the Eastern Conference is concerned, it's really simple. Can the Cavs do it again? Can the Cavs do it again like they did in Game 3? Just blow, just quick, just Kyle Korver just had a heck of a game. He was 11. He was pretty much perfect. 20 for 21, 25 out of 20. J.R. Swish was J.R. Smith was J.R. Swish. The supporting role step up. LeBron is still LeBron. Okay? But let's see if we can see that on-call presentation again. And as far as the Celtics got to do a better job defensively on the road. You're a good team. Don't get me wrong. But they got to do a better job. You got to do a better job. Like, really, they got to shoot the ball better. Look at this. Morris has 9 points. Tatum has 18 points, 10 points. None of them reached. Nobody reached 20 in this game. Nobody. And LeBron James have 27 points. You can't. You gotta put some. You can't. Morris was had a field goal. He was 2 for 8. 2 for 8. 6 for. Tatum was 6 and 10. That can't happen. Gotta make some adjustments somehow, some way. You really do. And tonight, are we going to see the Cavs even the series, or the Celtics stealing home court advantage? Hey, we all know. 2-2 is going to be a fun. It's going to be a pretty much a fun series. This is a critical game 4, and let's see how things pan out. And the Rockets play, and tomorrow the Rockets will play Golden State at Oakland tomorrow 9:00 and 8:30 tonight for the Cavs and the Celtics. Let's see who's his favorite. You know, it should favor the Cavs because the Cavs play better at home anyway, and it's a hostile environment anyway. So, but again, LeBron can't carry the load by himself. His team got to really step up. Really time to step up to the plate. So that's the story with the NBA. As I mentioned, what a great week! What a great weekend for the local teams. Well, let's start off with the Yankees. I know if you listen to the show long enough, I always start the show with the Mets, but this time we're going to do something different. We're going to start off with the Yankees as Sonny Gray have his best performance as a Yankee. Really. He really dominated. He really dominated the game. He went through 7 innings. A lot of strikeouts. 7 strikeouts. And how about Austin Taylor? Austin Taylor is coming out of his own. He had 2 home runs yesterday. Miguel Allure, the rookie, had another home run. And how about that catch of Aaron Hicks? Aaron Hicks is he become an easy out, but defensively, he's a heck of a player. He really is. And I don't know what will you do if you're Aaron Boone, but I guess Aaron Boone is going to figure out sooner or later.